Hello everyone. Let's continue the single player farm. First of all, let's move this over to the yard. Thank you, Discord. For what are you in in streamer mode again? Yeah, and then I have these fields to put some in, like the 1, 2, 3 fields. This machine can just sit here. There we go. Now let's see. Let's use the class to fill those. I know it's already nice and flat ground, so I can use the class for the entire fertilizing situation. Because the entire bouncy situation over there with the plowed field, that was not that much fun with the class. The Fend has a way smoother ride on that kind of terrain, which is not very surprising with being a track vehicle. Okay, this is all just the liquid stuff. Fertilizer. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To be honest, I have no clue how much fertilizer goes into this spreader, but and I can't see the thing. Hold on. My microphone is in a stupid position. Okay, this is better now. Now I can actually see the lower half of my screen. Which is good. Obviously, for obvious reasons. And it is quite obvious that I need the fertilizer tank at the farm. This is ridiculous. Solid fertilizer tank. Okay, let's go. Let's drive over to the farm. Let's try that again. Let's see, where do I put them? I guess this is as good a place as any. Yeah, thank you, game. I'm so happy you kept me at the dealership and did not move me over to my bloody farm. Open cover, start filling. I mean, it still costs the same amount of money. But it is way less ridiculous with the less ridiculous than the single 1,000 liter bags trickling into the into the machine. Spreader is the word I'm looking for. So let's see, auto hits. Yeah, obviously no overhead. Is by any chance the right direction? It is not. This is 270 then. Okay. Okay. Can't see the orange lines. There they are. Moved. Oh, bit. There we go. Engage the auto steer. Engage the spreading. So let's fertilize the huge amounts of cotton I have placed here. And because my planter cannot fertilize at the same time as planting azotes, I have to do 2 passes, which means the second pass... No, the second pass can go in the first growth stage, so that's good. I did say nothing. How's your day going, Zots? All good, I hope. Yeah, that's 4 GMT, right? Well, not GMT. CEST. Central European Summertime. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's what is it then? I don't 10 Eastern in the US? Something like that? I'm not exactly sure. I think that's UTC means -6. Bleep bleep. Speaking of getting ready, I have my thermos here and forgot to pour myself coffee before the stream. Yeah. Now you get some coffee pouring ASMR. You're welcome. Cheers. Oh, what? Oh, fertig. Oh, oh. Scheiße, Fresse verbrannt. Ah. Aua. That's the clear downside of having hot coffee. Hot coffee is hot. Well, I said it, so it's fuck, burned my mouse. Or shit, burned my mouse. Or more, I think my gob. Fresse is the uncouth way of saying mouth. Although it can be a exclamation. Meine Fresse! That's then something like, holy cow! Although more in the negative connotation. Yeah, fressen is the yeah, exactly. That's the act of extreme eating, so to say, or the animal term. Yeah, exactly. Fressen is the yeah, it's the animal term. Yeah. And therefore frowned upon when used in combination with humans, because we obviously compare humans with an animal. Yeah. Yeah, sure thing. Open the hatches and just shovel in. Only thing slowing me down is when the food is hot, in meaning high temperature, because well, I don't like burning my mouth. I mean, who does? I guess people who like spicy food, because that is a bit like burning your mouth. I mean, it is inflicting pain on the mouse, so yeah. Well, it depends. At first it can be very much the same experience, I would say, or very similar. I once had a pizza that said "careful, super hot," but when there's written super hot on German food, then it usually is not really super hot, especially not if it's frozen pizza. No, but it feels like it. And well, there was a lot of cheese on it, and well, it was spicy as all hell. And at first I just thought, damn, I burned my mouth. And then the realization dawned on me. Well, yes, you burned your mouth with the hot cheese, but the pizza was so bloody spicy that was crazy. And I'm okay with spicy food, but that was... Yeah, who would have thought that, eh? Yeah, and my Saturdays... My Saturday streams usually start early enough that there's enough bandwidth left on... Yeah, don't trust Twitch. The Saturday streams are usually at a time where there's enough bandwidth at Twitch HQ, so to say, so that I usually get the transcoding. Although they must have stocked up their servers relatively recently. Because my under the week evening streams usually didn't get transcoding, or often did not get transcoding, and the last few did. Yeah, you're not even affiliate yet, so yeah. Maybe they've kicked out a bunch of partners? Or a bunch of partners just stopped streaming? I don't know. I mean, you can get kicked out of the partner program, and then you don't get the benefit of guaranteed transcoding. But yeah, when you go live, when there's basically no partners streaming at that point, all that capacity is free then. I completely had forgotten how easy it is to... or how little resource intensive fertilizing is. Last few times I used one of these spreaders, I had the lime in, and that's just... ding! Empty. Ooh, and I found the mod with the clean animals. Maybe. Although I'm not sure how scalable that would be. Yeah, I know what you mean. But I don't know. Well, I mean, I know multiple CPUs is easy, and most server boards allow that. Yeah, exactly. Because that's the I mean, those graphics cards are so much more expensive than the bloody CPU. So because there's all the fluff there that they don't need for that purpose, like producing graphics and not just rendering stuff in the background. Yeah, who knows? Maybe there's some industry-only stuff going on. Although I highly suspect that this is almost 100% CPU based. I mean, the GPU is a CPU too, but eh. Or is it PU, processing unit? Yeah, exactly. I mean, they will be running with the option that is the cheapest to run and has the most effect. I'm sure of it. It's a company. They have nothing to give away for free. And to be frank, they are earning, well, some money on me, because they so far did not pay out 1 cent. Those bastards. Because I did not accumulate a hundred bucks in subs and bits. Hold on, do I want to combine at least these two fields? Eh. Although I have still not decided what I want to put on these fields here. I mean, I guess I could just put more cotton in here too, and go all out on the cotton.
I don't want my head to keep spinning.
Or maybe sunflowers. Sunflowers look so nice. Hey, what's up? How's life treating ya? Hmm. Nice. No, you said it. I am reminded of the fact that I only had breakfast today. Now that all is good. Yeah, that would be totally terrible if you were addicted to any computer game. Exactly. I mean, imagine how bad that would be. Yep. Just shitting along a little bit until the PNP launches. You know, I would have to redesign the entire factory in production line, and to be honest, right now I can't be asked to do that because that will consume a lot of brain power. And yeah, the racing, well, yeah, the racing team can just wait for me. 1600. That's 1600. No problem. Well, I am at the point where I can produce a lot of the materials myself. Like, I don't know, the drivetrains and the engines and all that. But I don't have enough room to make that in a... with how the factory is set up right now, to make that in an efficient way. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. There's now this slither of... Yeah, I can, but that means I have to shift around all the machinery. And I have to figure out half-decent ratios of how much or how many, I don't know, drivetrain factories I need to produce, say, one car every 2 minutes. And that goes for all the components. So this is a lot of work. Well, it still is a puzzle game in a way. Because you have to still make sure that you get everything put in a half decent position still, so and there's a lot of new factories that will come into the or new production places that will suddenly show up, and they have odd shapes, and so the puzzle factor is still there, very much so. And I guess it will be even more Tetris to get all the odd shapes somehow in a half efficient positioning. So yeah, but that it's like I said, there's still a lot to be done with that, and right now I can't even. Oh, what? So, what can I put in? Oh, I can put all the other stuff in here too. Yeah. I mean, I bet there's some kind of. I mean, it's rough calculating. I mean, there will always be some kind of bottlenecks. It is. I don't think it is possible to. Probably not possible to actually get perfect ratios. You know. Open cover. Am I not close enough? Close cover. Start unfolding. Which usually is not done at full speed, but Yeah, and remote controlled putting in seeds too. Auto width 18.21. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. So let's put in some soybeans, shall we? Oh, this is... I think this is not a direct seed drill. Nope. Shit. So I need a cultivator too. Because I can't put in seed over in those fields now with this machine. So that is the downside of this. Let's see there. So this tractor has 646. The disc harrow is 16 meters and cultivators are wide as what? 24. But they tend to be kinda unwieldy. Especially a 24-meter wide one. What did I say? The disc harrows are what? A max of 16 meters. And 17. Those are wider but slower. I mean, that field over there needs cultivating, if I'm not completely mistaken, because the cotton does not regrow. I'm pretty sure. So I guess a big cultivator is kinda nice. The other one is faster. I can go 17 instead of 15. The question now is, which one is faster per acre or hectare, depending on where you are. Does that fit? It does. I mean, the disc harrow is a way more compact implement. I guess, yeah, I guess the disc harrow it is. So let's place the planter over here. And quickly pick up the disc harrow. No. Boy, that must have been bad on stream. Sorry. That did hurt my eyes. Oh yeah, I could... No, I can't. I'm torn. Yeah. Yeah, the header trailer got stuck on the machinery at some point and ended up somewhere here. Although to be honest, I was kind a little bit frustrated with it. Because the header I put on did not stick and kept slipping off for some reason. Oh, it's 16 meters. That is correct. Let's make it a little bit less. Hold on, I have to shift over here apparently. So what this machine does is, well, for one part is it chops up the residue and the stalks and whatever is left on the field. And because these discs here are at an angle, they additionally turn over the soil a bit. So some of the residue that's left, like in this case, I can't remember what is on here, but there would be bits of straw and all the chaff that's getting thrown out at the back of the combine. Oh, no, not full up. And that's getting at least partially incorporated into the soil there too. And those rolling baskets at the back are just to reduce clumps. So there will be quite big chunks of ground with root bales and all that. And those baskets smash those into smaller pieces. So that the seed drill can work the ground better. And it leaves a nice clean texture. Although it wouldn't leave such a clean texture obviously in real life. Especially not after a corn harvest. Because this ground looks like there has never been anything on it. So I left the headland over there, but since this is a machine that has a very low footprint, just like that, I can now lift it up here. Quickly fixed what I did not cultivate in. So there's a slight texture, direction texture in the ground after using this. But obviously not even half as much as it would be after plowing. Obviously. Because plowing obviously leaves these giant ridges in the ground. So, and the regular cultivator would have been about 50% wider. but has a way bigger footprint, if you will. I mean, I have seen the FlexiCoil thing in this game, because there's a FlexiCoil seeder too, and that's about the same size, and that is about basically the square area, this entire thing, including the hitch. Plus it's 24 meters wide instead of 16, 18, whatever this, however wide this is now. What? Why? No, don't fold. Why did you start folding? Oh, X is folding. So if I not had hit Alt at the right moment, then it's folding instead of logging on to the auto steer line. Gotcha. That way the implement keeps folding up. That reminds me, which part of the... So it's not the rolling baskets, if I see this correctly, that do the... It's really just the discs, okay. Okay. Curiosity is satisfied. Because I was worried that hitting the something with the rolling baskets might destroy the crop. Which would be obviously stupid, because they just crunch down on soil lumps that result from pulling those discs through the soil. So this and 2 more passes, I think. Might be 3. And then obviously seeding the soybeans. Stupid trees. Now it's time to fold. And yet more equipment that will be sitting in the yard for now. I guess exactly here is a good spot. Check. Okay, Let's get the auto widths again. 18.19. That can't be right. I mean, obviously the offset neither. Hold on, is that? I'm pretty sure it's 18 meters. Oh, sorry. So, turn on, lower, go. I guess 18 point something is right. Hey George, welcome to the stream.
Full metal jacket.
Thank you for the follow. And welcome to the Patriots. And coming to think of it, I keep talking about welcome to the Patriots, and the bot does so too. Oh yeah, Lone Oak is nice, although it's quite big. Yeah, I had a go at Lone Oak in FS17, I think. No, it must have been 17, because I know I haven't played Lone Oak on 19 yet. I mostly played what's the European map called? Felsbrunn or something? And Ravenport. And this is actually the first time I'm playing a quote-unquote mod map. This is obviously not a modded map, because this is part of the Platinum edition of 17. I think it was a Platinum edition. Where they first introduced sugarcane. I'm interested what they will do with the FS21. I hope they introduce more and cooler crops. Crops aren't cool in that on their own, but I hope for more different crops. I mean, some kind of orchard would be really cool. Would be very interesting. Maybe some different root crops, like, I don't know, carrots. They could do salad or cabbage heads. I mean, hell, they could do hops or something like that. Yeah, that would be so cool with those funky machines that drive into the crop. Drive into the crops, grab the tree and start rattling the tree. I thought about Brussels sprouts, but those are not fully machine harvested. They're still... Yeah, mine! With Brussels sprouts, there's still people sitting in those machines and picking. I mean that's the case for cabbage and that stuff too. Coming to think of it. Ooh, peanuts! They could do peanuts. That would be cool. Peanuts off. Would be a neat crop. But cabbage and that stuff, that's not really harvested with a machine. There's just a... They had something like that, didn't they? I'm pretty sure in 17 you could plant wind generators. It would just earn you money on the side. I'm not sure why they got rid of that. Or is that still in and I'm just stupid? No. Might have been 15. That's possible too. I've played some, but I'm pretty sure that must have been 17. Because 13 and 15 I didn't play that much. I mean, I played a bunch of that, but not that much. I would open up the Steam thing, but all you see is a black screen then, so... Huh. I mean, in a way I can understand why they got rid of it, because it really doesn't have anything to do with farming. Yes, a lot of farmers rent out pieces of their land to get those set up, but yeah, weird, right? And there used to be there used to be greenhouses too, I'm pretty sure. And those I know are still a mod, at least. Where you had to put water and manure in, and then you get random money out of it at the end of the day. Oh, irrigation would be Yeah, basically. Irrigation would be fun. That would be interesting. I mean, would be kind of boring to use it, if you will, because all you do is cart that giant drum of hose to the edge of the field, pull out the sprinkler, turn it on, and it will reel itself in automatically. So it covers the entire field. But it would be neat in so far as it is, at least around here, a very big part of farming. Because we have basically pure sand. There's no clay in our soils here. And well, sand isn't that good at keeping moisture in. So they have to constantly add new water to the so that crops don't go dead. Yeah, but that's just the north of Germany. Because, you know, the glaciers just pushed all the it's still what used to be quite fertile. Because there were a lot of swamps around here, but it was just well, all finely ground through the glaciers. Because around where I live, it's completely flat land. Every undulation you see around here is the dirt mound glaciers push around. It's like, I don't know, about 3 hours to the coast by car, not as a crow flies, so that might be a difference too. So it's about, I don't actually know how far the coast is in a straight line, but we are at the elevation of 250 above sea level or something. I mean, it's about 1.5 hours to Hamburg from here by car. So I guess 3 hours or something to the coast. 3.5, 4. 3, I guess 3. And yeah, further south we have lots of clay too. It's just up here there's none. Yeah. So this would be a situation where you would just turn off the entire left side of the planter to not waste all the seeds. And now that I come to think of it, I'm actually not sure if I could put on the second stage of fertilizer right now already. Because the ground looks like the unfertilized state. I guess that's worth a try. Let's see. No. No, I can't. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So, what I can put down is a herbicide tank. Because let's be honest, that is most definitely the next step. And yes, I will put down chemicals. And oh, boo-hoo, bad, bad, bad. But, where's the fill point for this? Yeah, just have to be quite close. But that clearly is the next step that will be happening. Well, you can do that right now. I mean, you would have to... You would need to get the ability to... Yeah, true. Yeah, it would make a big difference in how much money you would get out of the crops. That's for sure. But on the other hand, would you like to go with that tiny harrow going up and down that giant field over there? Well, yield would be... I mean... No, I guess yield would be potentially less. Wait, why is this field fully fertilized and that not? Hold on. Can I actually fertilize those fields up there? Oop, wrong button. Yes, I can. Ooh. I can put another set of fertilizer on. Woohoo! Oh, nope. Put the control on that like then. I do very much like the class paint scheme. But other than that, I don't really have a favorite. Yeah, they have nice tractors. That's. Come on, turn off the. Thank you. And I mean this one sounds really nice. Oh. Nice throaty rumble. So yeah, on my YouTube channel you can find all the past VODs. I put all the past streams on there. Because, well, Twitch deletes the VODs after 2 weeks, something like that. So if you want to watch the older stuff I have done before, you can pop over to the YouTube. Although, not everything. The first, I think, 3 streams are missing. Because I decided after the fact that I wanted to put, basically back up the streams on YouTube. After the first couple of VODs were already deleted on Twitch. So, but no big loss there, to be honest. Because those streams were even less quality than the current setup. So you won't be missing out over there, or in that part, that area. Boy, words. Words are hard, man.
things to never say on a first date. Take note.
So, George, what would you like to see as new crops in the next version?
I believe in reproductive rights too, especially for guys. Have you heard of the men's rights movement? No. Don't order that. You're probably the last person in this room who needs any more carbs tonight. Hey, you want to meet my parents next weekend? You remind me so much of my mom. I'm not racist, but... My favorite author? Oh, you probably haven't heard of him. I don't think they teach Kierkegaard in the state schools. Be right back. I just have to do a number 2.
So I wonder if I can...
Let me tell you all the intricate
No.
details about my recent financial...
No, I can't do the cotton. Because I fertilized
Not counting what's probably gonna happen later. How many other guys from Tinder have you slept with?
after I put the crops in. So that would have to actually get the first growth state.
My favorite type of music? Probably nerdcore.
Plop, plop. Okay, so that's fertilizing for now. Which means I can put on the time compression again. At least a little bit. And yes, ignore those non-fertilized tracks in the middle of the field. I totally did not just run through with a full combine. No. Just looks like that. So, time compression on. Waiting for the weeds. Or did I accidentally turn the weeds off? There's surprisingly little fields with weeds on. No, weeds are on. Okay. Because usually the neighbors' fields are filled with weeds. I mean, I could do some side jobs. Transporting? No. Sowing? No. Harvesting of field 13. Picture 13? That one. Yeah, why not? And dump it at the harbor. What's only 8k? 8k. Yeah, exactly. I will totally harvest all the stupid taters they planted in that stupid field. Field 23. Which one is that? Over there. And dump it where? At the bakery. So that's a short haul. I mean, that's not even worth the... That's not even worth the... These contracts are stupid. So is this the first growth stage and there was no... No seed? Weeds? What? Does this map not have weeds? Because this very much looks like soybeans. Oh, hold on. If this was the first growth stage, that means I should be able to fertilize the cotton. Yes, there's plants in there. Good. And the first growth stage, for some reason, does not get killed by driving over it. Whee! I mean, I hope that's the case for cotton too, but why would it not? Shift line over. So I just remembered that working width of this machine is weird in a combination with this field. So let's give it a good chunk of overlap on the left, which in turn should lead to a nice or less ridiculous overlap on the other side. Those beans look like they have wheat in them now. Oh look, there's the wheat finally coming down. Good. So next step is spraying herbicide. Right here, there's the first bit of weeds. Come on. Here's some more pouring coffee ASMR. Just remembered I had more coffee. And I am already annoyed with myself that I was skimmed with the lime when I made these fields, combined these fields. I should have limed the entire field because next time lime is needed. I guess this part here will need lime and only parts of that over there and why is that this line of fertilized ground there? Eh. Better not think too much about it. That fertilized line is very interrupted. I'm not sure where that comes from. Beep beep. Feels a bit like this tractor is just about powerful enough to pull that trailer up the slope. And I guess the wear and tear of the tractor made it now so that it can only pull at 19 kph instead of 20. Heh. At least up the slope here. Nope, in general. This is downslope again, and it's still only 19.5.6. I know it says 20 on the right, but on the dashboard it's only 19 point something. Hey, me. Yeah, goes quite nice, thank you. Putting on the second stage of fertilizer on the cotton, and the wheat is is working its way down the map. So there will be some wheat spraying soon too. Putting out a good old Roundup herbicide. Hope you're doing good too. Okay, we are now at the point where the tractor can no longer doesn't even show the 20 on the right now, even down slope. So a little bit of service will be needed. And yes, having the overlap on the left side made it so that the overlap on this side isn't as ridiculous. Because when I line up the working with on the left side of the field, I'm more or less driving on the road on this side. Yeah, neither do I do well with the heat. Quite the contrary. So I'm enjoying the cool days that are predicted for the next few days. And then I think on the weekend there's 30 degrees predicted again. Which is just... It's just annoying. But at least, I mean, I got a new AC now, so... And it is way quieter than the old AC. So I can actually run it while streaming. I mean, I could have run the other one while streaming too, but you would have constantly heard the loud rattling sound of the code compressor. Although the exhaust hose, so to say, the hose that goes out the window, is just about long enough to actually fit out of the window. Wait, I wanted to give it service. And I guess I need a pressure washer too. Well, it's a 130 mil hose, I think. One of those extender hoses. Let's repair that too. Well, basically the default hose you will have seen at any portable AC. But it's right at the limit when I put it out the window. Doesn't help that there's a relatively wide radiator right in front of the window. Or underneath the window, if you will. And the connection point is relatively low on the AC, which is weird but understandable on the other hand. Okay. Time to spray. Um, 48.5. Probably. It should be north out. Yes. Could I? Can't see the orange line over there. Oop, wrong direction. Well, it isn't. It isn't really that big. The old one was way bigger, but the old one was like 20 years old or something. So positively ancient. Or not so positively, I guess, because it really struggled to keep the temperature at a decent level. And yeah, like I said, it was bloody loud too, so... And I hope the new one will manage the temperature better. Although I drove when it was already cool, so... Hard to say how good it works. And I haven't put the old one on the dump yet, so... If things turn sour, I can still fall back to the old one. And yes, I'm grossly overspraying on the left. Which in reality would kill the soybeans completely. Because they don't like the herbicide either. Not that much really. So, new heading. 270. Why is this so weird now? And I still have all the packaging for the new AC, so I can just... If it isn't enough for the room, I can still pack it up and send it back. I just discovered a flaw in my plan with the cotton. I don't have a trailer to pick up the cotton, so I would have to harvest the soybeans first, sell them, and then I would have enough money to actually get a trailer to pick up the cotton. Whoops. Tactical error there. Well. Good thing I decided to put some cash crop into these fields and not make them cotton too, I guess. So that's the weeds on the soybeans. Taken care of. Now to the weeds on the cotton. To be honest, I have no clue how cotton would react to herbicide. I mean, it's just a general herbicide I'm putting out here. Come to think of it, probably it would be a special herbicide that's not killing the cotton. Wrong button. Wait, where does this thing have its speedometer? Oh, over there. Weird arrangement. Ah, shit. Again, a weird narrow slither over there. So, note to self, when spraying this field, start further left. The good part is I don't need a GPS for this. Doesn't matter if it's a perfect straight line or not. Because I'm obviously just overspraying, and that's that. And apparently a full tank of herbicide is enough for these fields. That's good. There we go. Fold her up. And turn back to front wheel steering only. And that is spraying done. So now it's just waiting till the crops emerge. So let's service this baby too. That was expensive. So with a real world sprayer you would now want to drain the rest of the chemical that's in there and probably wash it out too. Because there's chemicals in there that might turn bad over the season. Oh, it's... I should invest in a pressure washer at some point, because these machines look absolutely yucky. So there is one more green state. And then they're ready to be harvested stuff.
Jordan Freeman saved my life. Jordan Freeman saved my life. Jordan Freeman saved my life. Out in the streets of City 17, civil protection run a rigid machine. Break down the door, take me down to the station.
There's the final growth stage.
Said I got information. My natural charm is only getting me so far. When out of the black, I see the shape of a crowbar. Gordon Freeman saved my life.
Great demand at the bakery, and they demand
Gordon Freeman saved
barley, which I don't have. Oh, well. Sucks to be me, I guess.
completely silent, a violent creature, despite looking like a geography teacher.
Oh wait, I lied. I have barley.
In its prime, apparently he ain't
Nope. That was radio. I have barley. 62,000 liters, to be honest. To be precise. Come to think of it, I now remember that I put all the barley in the storage bin because the price was completely garbage. During the harvest. So I guess it's good to be me? Could you lot keep an eye on Econites? No, I wanted to turn on the cruise control, not the lights. Oop. Wrong button. I just wanted to zoom in more. I know this is not the official way, but who gives a toss? I certainly don't. Okay, let's keep looking from this side. Looks not as crooked. So there's another 17k left, so let's pick that up too. And as if by magic... Hold on, there's a turn coming up. As if by magic, I now have enough money to get the cotton trailer. Perfect. Oh, it must be almost time for the D&D, I would imagine. Or are they having a late start again? Apparently late start again. Okay, fair enough. So if you're wondering what the hell is going on, I know the schedule says I'm streaming until in the evening. Today I won't. Today is one of the Patriots D&D session over at Actinites. And to be frank, I really want to watch that. So I know they put it up on YouTube and I can rewatch the VOD afterwards. Well, at least there was the Discord announcement now. I still don't understand why the fuck I am running the streamer mode on Discord when Discord still gives me the on-screen pop-ups. It's I would have imagined that the streamer mode not only disables the sounds, which it does, which is good, but would disable those notifications too. That would have been, you know, direct messages and add channel things, or add here, add everyone, add whatever. But I still want that cotton technology. The big cotton trailer is 45. Oh, these legal ones can do that too. And this can hold 4 bales. Or 2 square ones. I'm actually not sure if I'm making square around cotton bales, so... But it's only 17k. I did not know that. But this can hold 2 square bales. So I guess I would need this one then. Although I could, might as well get that. No, that's 45,000. Oh. So, okay, so they are. Yep. Thanks. Just saw that too. There's now the countdown on the Actinites channel. So, save game.